through these doors. Presented by First Community Credit Union.
Hey there, we're here
to invite you
to join First Community Credit Union.
FCCU is the proud partner
of the University of North Dakota Athletics.
FCCU is here to coach you
through every financial play.
No turnovers.
Only buckets.
When you join FCCU,
you get the full UND experience.
Enjoy our exclusive
UND credit and debit cards.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
North Dakota opened the regular season not just with the U.S. Hockey Hall of Fame game in Grand Forks, but on Alumni Weekend as well. With a home opening win streak that dates back more than a decade, there was a point to prove that this team was ready for a top 15 battle.
E.J. Emery, board in the back of the net! It is the West Fargo native. 20 goals a season ago, he gets his first.
There's a shot by O'Reilly. They score! Braden Clark on the rebound, ties the game at 1. Here's Molik, put in front, deflection, and a goal, and a beauty by Dylan James. Wow, 2-1, North Dakota takes the lead. Fed to the left circle, shot from there, set back, Hauser, rebound, they score! And UND gets a pin on the board, leading 3-1. Berg to the near wall, fed it back to Weed. Weed gave it on the left side, snap shot, and a goal by Boisvert! Sasha Boisvert snapped that one, and it's 4-1 on the power play goal.
Final here at the 2024 U.S. Hockey Hall of Fame game. Number 6 North Dakota, the 5-2 win over number 13 Providence.
For the 4th straight season, North Dakota turned to the transfer portal to find another asset between the pipes. But when TJ Semptimphelter's name came up, this wasn't just a chance for the next step in his hockey career, but a place to fuel his love of learning.
A graduate student from Marlton, New Jersey, number 35, TJ Semptimphelter.
What's very special about the goaltending position is it's a constant pursuit of perfection. You're never going to go out there and have a shutout for the entire season, but that's essentially what our goal is every time we step on the ice.
Shot bounced in front of Semptimfelter.
I always think back to a story that my dad tells. When I was around 2 or 3 years old, he put me in a learn to skate lesson. And supposedly the story goes that while the other kids were skating around in circles, I went to the crease and just started stretching and hanging out. So it's just sort of funny that I always felt comfort in that crease.
And this time, it's the right pad. Unbelievable.
As a freshman at Northeastern, I was sort of like a GPA walk-on booster. I just remember countless nights kind of staying up thinking, what could I do to get 1 minute of playing time, or, what a great opportunity it would be to go in and get, one shot on net. Even that freshman year when I played in the Beanpot, when you have that mindset, I think when you play on a stage like that in front of a large crowd, you see it as an opportunity to kind of do great things.
Well, I think of the body of work that he put together. I know he was at Northeastern Northeastern and played with Devin Levi, and you know that's hard to get opportunity playing with a goaltender like Devin, and he did very, very well.
When I entered the transfer portal, it seemed like a no-brainer, and I remember Coach Barry reaching out, and he was excited about kind of the opportunity here and what we're building towards this year. And as soon as I heard that, I was like, you know, I'm all on board.
Nice toe drag. Semptimphelter was there. The follow-up shot stopped as well.
We want guys that have a strong affiliation to our program that would love to put the jersey on and do whatever it takes to help our team win. And you can see it in his eyes, you can hear it in his voice each and every day how passionate he is.
Yeah, I think what was neat about the process for me was North Dakota was a team that I'd actually played against before. So I was thinking back to kind of that game when we played North Dakota in Vegas, and just remembering kind of that fan base and how passionate kind of the North Dakota fans are. Obviously, even in that game, I was kind of thinking it'd be nice to be on the other side of this, coming out of the tunnel and looking into a sea of green.
The Hall of Fame game that he played against us in Las Vegas, he was outstanding as well. And you know, I think that was the most recent one that you go back in your memory to, that he gave them a chance to win that night. And that's what you want in a goaltender, is a goalie that gives you a chance to win.
I think what's really neat, just kind of the way that I see the game, is it's a lot of goaltending is sort of geometry, and you see a lot of shapes and a lot of patterns that reoccur kind of, and that's exactly what the whole point of practice is, to prepare you for those scenarios in the game. I think it's really easy to break things down and just think, hey, you know, is there a way that I could do this or that where I'm covering more than that, where I'm giving myself a chance to make that next save. Whenever you can take care of the things off of the ice, like school, like family, it makes it a lot easier to go out and perform and be able to have fun. At the end of the day, I think when you're extremely passionate about the game, it just makes it really easy to go out there and have fun and compete with a bunch of guys that are your brothers around you.
The ultimate compliment you can get as a player is you're a consistently good player every day, whether that's practice or in the games. And I think he emulates that word, and his experience is a big deal, and hopefully that'll shine through the season here.
I'm really fortunate that I get to come in with 70 games played under my belt, and I think that experience doesn't go overlooked by my teammates. I'm just super grateful to be wearing that North Dakota jersey and being on the other side of it this year and get to experience it firsthand.
Semptimfelter and company will hit the road for the first time this weekend at Minnesota State. After a redemption weekend, now it's about keeping consistency in non-conference play.
Having an opening loss, albeit an exhibition game, it hurt. It hurts because that's what we are at North Dakota. We take pride in whatever game that is. At the end of the day, like having a big win like that, you know, we don't want any lackluster hangover of feeling good about ourselves. We know that we did a good job that one night, and now our job is to do a good job going into Mankato here, and it starts with the preparation this week.
We never like losing the first game of the season, whether it's preseason or not, so we feel like we had to prove that we were a better team than we were the last weekend, and I thought we did a good job of that. Yeah, I mean, it was nice for it to pay off on my birthday, I guess.
Yeah, I'm excited to get my first road trip under the belt. Obviously a really good team. It's a good challenge for us, so and it's our first 2-game weekend, so it's going to be really fun.
It's a little different when you play Friday, Saturday. Saturday games are much harder, especially when you play the same team 2 days in a row. So it'll be a good test for the team. You know, this is a time where you and your teammates bond on the road, and we haven't had that yet.
We've got a lot of young guys, a lot of freshmen, so I think it's going to be good for us to get on the road and experience that.
I think Dan Campbell of the Lions said the other day, he said, you want to be hungry and you want to be humble. That's what our group is, hungry and humble. There's something to be said about getting on a bus or a plane and going somewhere and spending total time together for 3 days together, playing a couple of games and bonding as a team. So it's a big deal, and it couldn't come at a better time.
Through these doors, presented by First Community Credit Union. Life is better with community.